Hey guys, Thomas here, and today we have a video on the DRL Racer 4 versus a JS-1. Some of you guys have had questions about this and sort of where they sit, so we're going through that today. This is more of a preliminary video, so just sort of really sort of initial thoughts on it. I haven't had super duper amount of experience in the Racer 4 yet, but we have been training with Wild Willy, trying to get him all prepared for DRL, so that's been really fun. However, this will just sort of give you a basic idea of sort of where they sit in relation to our normal race quads and sort of performance spec and everything. So I think the big thing to understand coming into this is the fact that the DRL Racer 4 isn't made from the same mindset at all as a normal race quad, right? For us, obviously, we have our race regulations we have to abide by, depending on if it's FAI or, you know, in Australia we have our own rules, and then US, MultiGP has their own style of racing, so we sort of try to aim for all that, have the ability to carry LEDs and stuff. Other than that, it's more about the pure performance of it and sort of the thrill of the flying, right? The DRL Racer is built really around a specific production that they want to go with. I'll go as far as to say that what they're going for is even different from what I would create for a spec race personally, but it's just a whole different approach to it, right? Just some quick preliminary specs on the Racer 4, 7-inch props, about 1400 grams, and then 5S. So you do have a lot of control actually. There is sort of sometimes a slow oscillation just because it is a big quad and there's obviously a lot of surface area that gets caught by wind and stuff. But it does actually track your inputs fine, so taking line work is totally doable. Your line work from your race quads carries straight over to this. The big difference is though, you just sort of can't be, you have to be more careful with the throttle, right? Well, you should be just as careful with the race quad, if anything more careful. The difference is that, I guess with the race quad, you can cover up those mistakes a lot easier with the extra power. With this, there's no room to cover up mistakes at all. Other than that though, same physics applies with both of them. As far as LEDs go, that's where the DRL Racer does sort of come into its own. This thing has 400 LEDs on it as far as I know, so it's lit up. In the daytime, there's still LEDs so you won't see them, but at nighttime, this thing does really stand out. You can see the whole profile of the quad, no dramas at all. In the videos I'm going to show you now, this was the Racer 4, I think on my 15th pack on it, versus my JS-1 10 packs in after adapting back. So with the JS-1, I definitely wasn't as comfortable. I find going to the DRL Racer easier than going back to a race quad, just because of the race quad you have so much power to play with. Other than that, though, it is worth keeping in mind the same lines do 100% apply. It is essentially the same thing except for the fact that the DRL Racers are slowed down a lot. Other than that though, enjoy the video, and this is a DRL Racer versus a JS-1. So, on the left is the Racer 4, and on the right is the JS-1. One thing to note is the times in the JS-1 are a lot more tiered, and that's basically because I'm still adapting to it. It sort of gives you an idea too of what the potential envelope is and sort of how much more room there is for improvement on the JS-1's lap times versus the Racer 4 where I'm sort of hovering around the 14s the whole time with only really small incremental gains. Other than that, this is a 5-lap run, so enjoy!
I've got a question, if you'd hear me out. In your defense, you never had a chance. And so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now, I'm sure, make no mistake, that we are closer than we're far. Embrace for impact, and fight your fears far. Embrace for impact, I'm